BDCPS have been running play schemes for many, many years. We were established in 1954. Since then it's developed into bigger and better things. The play schemes provide a bit of respite for families and parents and carers, but the main purpose of them is to have loads of fun, for the young people to have a break from school, from being at home and see their friends and have a really good time.
Chloe's been coming to BDCPS for probably over 10 years now. For Chloe, it's a lifeline for social activities during the really long holidays.
Max has been here several years, my brother, who is in the play scheme. And I thought they do so much for me because I'm a sibling. I've been on several sibling days out and things like that. And I thought, why not give something back? So not last year, but the year before, I decided let's go volunteer. And I really love it. I just love helping all the other kids as well as Max.
So play schemes are really important for our young people. They can't easily access things in the wider community without support. Being physically disabled or being in a wheelchair can have its limitations, and you realise when you start working with people with disabilities and things how the wider society is very limited and difficult to access a lot of the time. So we kind of make that happen, and they get to see their friends, they get to have fun, interact with other children, do the things that sort of regular mainstream sort of children might do, with a little bit of support.
Well, I think they get so much more than being at home. They get way more, they're here with other people that are like them, but all in their own different way. And so it's all very special, and it's very focused on the young people. And so we can look after them, and they can do lots and lots of games and have lots of fun, hopefully, because that's what it's all about, having fun.
Well, I really enjoy seeing friends, dancing the water fight and choking the storm. I also enjoy being in charge of everyone in the dancing.
So our first week on site, we've done like a baking day, a Disney day, a bowling. We've had spectrum arts in, so we've done lots of singing, dancing, storytelling, which they've all absolutely loved. We've had, it's been very hot, so we've had a lot of water fun, water playing, spraying them with the hose, running down. So yeah, lots of things like that. It has been different to other years, but we've made the most of it on site. We've played lots of games. Yeah, so loads of stuff, just a bit different to usual.
In the past, what we've done is we go on trips and things like that, and we've gone sailing and canoeing. Last year we discovered a canal boat. This year, unfortunately, it's all kind of been a little bit different, but we've adapted, and in true BDCPS style really, we made something work so they still had that chance on play scheme to see their friends and have some fun really.
They've stepped up where a lot of the services haven't. So nothing that Chloe accesses at the moment is open. Yeah, it's not easy to have her at home this amount of time. So this was, yeah, great relief for both of us, I think.
It's particularly important at the moment because most of the time you're stuck at home and with your parents. And if I was a young person, and I am a young person, and I am stuck at home with my parents, it sometimes gets a bit boring. So definitely coming out and seeing other people and being with other people, it definitely makes it way more fun.
We thought Corona would ruin play scheme, but we're still here, the sun is shining. Harry's bored of coronavirus, he just wants to hug his family.
The theme for our project has been a storm, and specifically rainbows, and we've kind of expanded that to make it really sensory so that all of the young people can engage. So for example, the rain dance, we introduced the idea of the umbrella opening and the confetti of the rain coming down, and then we gave them the opportunity to decorate their umbrellas to make it sensory by adding the ribbons and the bells and the different colours to it. Then they did an umbrella parade, and then we used the umbrellas to add to our dance. So again, those that can copy and follow the more trickier steps in the routine can do, and they're being pushed, but also the sensory element of the umbrellas there to engage those that might struggle with that side of it. So everyone's joining in, everyone's engaging, and that's the point. So, and the storm reflects the situation that we're in. A kind of the storm has been used as a metaphor for coronavirus. So the idea that kind of everything was calm. Then the clouds, that's kind of we're hearing about this thing that's happening and it's kind of getting closer and closer, and then the storm itself, the thunder and lightning, is kind of a metaphor for the lockdown and kind of everything changing and the feelings of anger and frustration that kind of came along with that.
Welcome to Harry's News.
Welcome to Harry's News.
The lockdown report, Caitlin's news.
Welcome to Molly's News.
And then, what did you miss during lockdown?
My friends.
These were the bad things. Can you say that? The bad things.
Bad things. Coronavirus. Wearing a mask.
Staying at home. The Saturday club. Cannot see friends. Restaurants closed.
Coronavirus is hard. We can't go to any of clubs.
And then we have these moments of sunshine, which I think is really important that we celebrate, because yes, lockdown was hard and it wasn't good, but there were moments of happiness, and I really hope that moments will come through from that and changes might be made for doing things just a little bit better, a little bit differently.
Good things. Seeing Anne and baking. Family time. Walking, exercise bike. Keeping fit and healthy. Netflix virtuals.
What you did during lockdown? What did you eat in lockdown?
Pizza.
Watching Harry Potter. When I saw my friends. Coming to play scheme. Not being able to go to school. Spending time with my friends and family.
So yeah, so it's a big metaphor for kind of what we've been doing, and a chance for the young people to kind of explore those emotions and the storm.
I think it was a bit confusing at first for them. They were thinking, oh, I'm here, like I haven't been in school, I haven't been anywhere, I've just been at home, now I'm coming out. Staff are wearing PPE and these very interesting outfits. So it was all a bit different for them, and I think maybe a bit confusing at first. But as soon as they settled, they've absolutely loved it and they've done amazing.
First scheme was the best I've ever. All the staff that provided it, family and the students in the pajamas. And it was surprisingly good, considering we were mid-pandemic.
This year has been a bit new for us at BDCPS. We've been thrown into that kind of new world of technology and moving with the times, and I think as lots of companies have been doing, we've set up a Zoom account, and lots of our clubs and things have now moved onto the virtual world. And that's meant that those at home have still been able to access things that BDCPS do, but in a different way. At BDCPS we focus on the whole family. It's not just about the young person, it's about the mum and dad, siblings, everything like that, grandparents even as well. So for parent carers particularly at the moment, there's been a lot of pressure, and whereas their job is always 24/7, as being a parent is always 24/7, the coronavirus has impacted massively with care and things, and it's been very full on for them. So I think many of our parents are in huge need of a break, huge need of some respite themselves, and some time to kind of just go and get the shopping done easily.
As a family, it gave certainly me the chance to do some work, socialise, have my hair done, my nails. You know, it just gives us a little bit of breathing space, you know, during the summer holidays.
When I wasn't volunteering, it was nice for when Max came to the play schemes because I knew he was having fun and he was people that he liked and people that he knew and people that knew him. So it was nice for me to know that I could have some time with my parents without Max being around.
They were support for me. I never went to do finances. A good mom, I didn't want to break that I would normally be able to do.
Well, I know that they're definitely having fun, so that's great. You can tell by the smiles and the laughter and the giggles that you hear throughout the day. So that's amazing. And I think the big thing is the chance to express themselves and a chance for them to be themselves without any judgment, without anybody giving them a funny look, without anyone questioning. It's such an accepting space, and I think that's really important for them to be themselves.
It's great. I don't know what we'd have done without it, to be honest. Yeah, it's been a really good service.
They have loads of fun when they're here, but they take home more than just fun. They've got memories, and what's lovely to see is the confidence that's built from the young people when they leave, and each year when we come back and we see how they've developed and how much further they've come. It's amazing for us to see, and for them, and in this big wide world that they live in, and for their own futures.